Dave, and I'm back today. We're back with a Patreon request. This time we're checking out some more My Little Pony content of 4everfreebrony, Someone Like Me. And then there's a cover, okay? Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. I know this song, right? Someone Like Me. I can't think of the hook right now.
I'm feeling like a photograph life. It changes but it goes by fast and far too fast for me to catch.
Feel that.
They tell me I'm too insecure, that I should believe in myself more. If only it was as easy as that.
We all be great at it.
Sometimes I just feel like a stranger in my life. Sometimes I don't feel right at all. I may be lonely, but maybe I'm supposed to be, 'cause no one's there to hear me when I call. Things get complicated, so I watched and waited for the moment I'll find someone like me. I feel so underrated. Some just leave me frustrated. Feels like I'll never find someone like me. Feel broken, but they work fine, I guess. Confidence never was mine. A harsh word can leave me stunned. Some say I'm unique and others strange. Some say I'm just living up to my name, but I can't be the only one.
Okay, so I feel like the song might be. It sounds familiar, but I can't just pick. But based off what he's saying, it's kind of reminding me of pretty much all the type of stuff that I was doing before I met my wife, right? It's weird that, the title, not weird, but it says, someone like me. I'm sitting there thinking that my wife is probably the furthest, right, away from me, right? But when I hear someone like me, it doesn't necessarily mean someone that's exactly similar to you. What I choose to think about when I hear someone like me is somebody who understands what your flaws are and it meets with what they can deal with. You know what I mean? I think very rarely do you find somebody that's exactly like you and it goes on it's not like it doesn't happen. But I think it's very rare that you find someone like you all the way down to the T and you see longevity out of that. You know what I mean? The whole kind of purpose of, especially, you want to grow together, right? And if both of you guys are the same, then I feel like there's not really going to be much growth. Now there's going to be similarities, right? But you don't want somebody exactly like you. You want somebody who can who fits together like a piece of puzzle, right? They both got different edges, but they're like you, right? They're a puzzle. You're a puzzle piece. They're a puzzle piece. But both of you guys fit together. That's what I think of when I think of someone like me. And the reason why I say it reminded me is because it just reminded me of a story when I went to meet my wife, how I used to date all these women and everybody in high school. And I just I couldn't resonate with any of them, right? So I ended up finding my wife, and I'm telling you guys, she was still to this day, she is completely different from me. Like, my interests are, for the most part, not her interests. The only ones that we probably share are the ones that are like jazz or whatnot, because we both love jazz. But other than that, she don't like to watch the same stuff. I watch the same stuff I watch and all that type of stuff. But for some reason, we fit together like glue. And I like to think it's because she's that extra piece right there. That even though she doesn't look like me, the similarities are that, it might be jazz or we're those puzzle pieces. We just fit together. You know what I mean? So I don't know why this song's just bringing that up. So I just thought I'd share.
To my name, but I can't be the only one. Sometimes I just feel like watched and waited for the moment I'll find someone like me.
And I love that he said things got complicated because that's exactly how I felt. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, bro, why is it? And it's probably even worse today. Like, guys, I've been with my wife going on. See, it's June, right? It's what is it, June 2nd. June 22nd is when me and my wife will be celebrating 14 years together. 14, you know what I mean? And if I didn't decide to sit there and wait for somebody to come along, and I feel like my life would have been a little bit different. I probably would have went on dating all these type of people, really, really looking for people to find somebody that can deal with me, not necessarily somebody like me, but somebody who can understand my flaws and accept them because it's not that necessarily a deal breaker. But that didn't come until I waited. So when he says this, it almost sounds like this is almost like you're settling. Like, can't find somebody, so I'm just gonna sit back and wait and everything. That doesn't always work for somebody, but it definitely helped me. And if I can help any of you guys, I don't think this song is talking more about relationship. This song could be more about friendship, which you can apply that as well. But anybody that's out there looking for love, the best advice I probably can give you is stop looking, right? Stop looking, and then just I believe there will come if you stop looking. That's what I think. That's what I did. I stopped looking, and then my wife came. So it was a hard decision, though.
The moment I'll find someone like me, I feel so underrated. Some just leave me frustrated. Feels like I'll never find someone like me. Just when I thought I was all alone, you came and showed me I'm not
Resolution.
on my own. I'm not that different. You've made me see I finally found someone like me.
I would like a guitar solo right here.
Things get complicated, so I've watched and waited for the moment I'll find someone like me. I feel so underrated. Some just leave me frustrated. Maybe I finally found someone like me. Things get complicated, so I've watched and waited for the moment I'll find someone like me. I feel so underrated. Some just leave me frustrated. Feels like I'll never find someone like me.
Yeah, so I know this is a cover, but I 100% have never heard this song before.
Someone like me.
Oh, this, and I know I'm very wordy on this reaction. I appreciate those of you who don't skip around. But I got something else to tie this to. It's very interesting, the heaviness of the attack on this piano. It's like a hard piano. It's crazy. Part of the reason why I started this channel was, of course, to discover, music that I wouldn't normally click on. You know what I mean? And, you guys have definitely helped me with that over 1,800 times. But it's interesting, right? Because I say someone like me. So before I started this channel, I would talk my wife's ear off about music because that's what I like to do. Like, if I ever see you in my vicinity, right, and you play music, then I'm going to talk your head off about every kind of nuance of things, especially when time is not a factor like it is with reactions and everything. And of course, like if I spot you at work and I already got to be at work and you play music, you best believe we're going to be talking about music, okay, all day long. Anyways, wife got tired of it. Like I said, even though she it's crazy because she's the one who's more educated in music than I am. She has the master's in music education. You know what I mean? I didn't go to school for music. But I would talk to her about the very nuances, and she would listen, but I can kind of get tired that I can kind of get a sense that she was getting tired of that. You know what I mean? So I just thought to myself after my son was born, I was like, man, I really want to make something of myself. I was like, yeah, I'm running a rat race, but I was like, let me put my music stuff, my interest and everything to YouTube. So, and 2, 3 years later, or when this channel's 2 years old, so 2 years later, here we are, right? And guess what I found? You wanna know what I found? I found someone like me, all 80, well, those of you that are watching, if you're not watching, subscribe. But for the most part, all 85,000 of you are just like me, right? You have an appreciation for music, some good music, and I've reacted to some questionable stuff on this channel, but still, I've learned something from it, even if it ain't even my style. But that's what I found. I found someone like me, and that's you guys. So I just thought about that now at the end of this. Been an awesome song. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.